Hey everybody, Big Rick here from ComicWow, and I'm with Sara from Renegade Game Studios. She's brought us another game to look at. Sara, what do we got this time?
This is Lotus, and it is a beautiful game where you are in a Zen garden and you are growing flowers and then picking them. In this game, you're going to start out with 4 cards in your hand, and on your turn, you're just going to be playing these onto the board and increasing your control of the garden. So, for example, if I had this hand, I could play this petal here, which would complete this flower. And that's great because when you complete a flower, you get to pick all those petals, and each one is worth points towards the end of the game. So this would be worth 3 points, and this would be worth 5 points. Also, when you complete a flower, you may not be the person who controls it. So you always check, I played this one, so I have 1 point towards control, but green had already placed these petals. So they have a total of 1, 2, 3 points there. So even though I pick this and get 3 points, they're actually going to get an opportunity to take either a 5-point token or one of these special powers that helps them play during the game. Gives them more cards in their hand, or lets them play more cards during their turn, or will give them a special insect guardian. You start with 2 of these in the game, and on your turn you could also choose to place one of these on a flower that's blooming, because when you place it, it'll give you an increase in the total control that you have. So you continue play until you have run out of all the cards in your deck. Once one person has done that, then you're going to count up the total number of petals and 5-point tokens you have, and whoever has the most wins the game.
Very cool. So it seems like it's a very fast game. It says on the box it takes about 30 minutes to play, has for 2 to 4 players. I also noticed that there's also this line of cards here. What do those represent?
Yeah, so after you've taken your turn, you're going to draw back up to 4 cards in your hand, and you can do that either from drawing from your own deck, which always has your own stamps on your cards that count towards that control that you'll need. But if you would rather pick from the wildflower deck, you can do that because these cards might help you complete flowers more easily than the cards you happen to have in your hand.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's a very simple game, but there's a lot of strategy here. Deciding when to play those petals and which petals to play is very difficult because if you play the wrong ones at the wrong time, you're going to help out the next guy because he'll be able to complete those flowers, or maybe he'll be able to control them more easily. So there are a lot of great decision points in this game.
It sounds like a very fun game. I can't wait to play it. And that is Lotus by Renegade Game Studios. Thank you, Sara.
Thank you.
And we'll be back soon. We'll see you at your local game shop.